And it says we're live.
Yeah, lies.
Yeah,
Bloody hell, it's miserable out there.
yeah, it is. And John is sitting in New Orleans. Damn
or
her.
Baton Rouge. I think Baton Rouge is where she's actually at.
Yeah.
Oh, Tasso. Tasso is a particular ham. It is.
Yes.
It is a Louisiana ham.
Yes.
Oh, and oh my God, it's good.
It's a spicy ham, smoked, and it is definitely worth getting.
Oh yes, very much so. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Road on the show.
Yeah, exactly. All right. As always, if you want to contribute to the roof ceiling fund to keep the rain off of our equipment, send donations here. If you're a coffee fiend, King of Harv's, their
Yes.
geisha blend is fantastic. Let them know you heard about it here. Maybe they'll send us some more.
Why did you not make coffee this morning?
I've already killed a pot. I don't know what you were
So
doing.
have I. But damn, really?
Yeah. Ah,
Yes, differ. We use note cards because our memories are about as long as something else.
okay.
Yes, we're caffeine fiends. Hey, Freeman, how's it going?
Jim started it. In other news, I received something in the mail yesterday. Something somewhat unexpected.
But apropos.
I received a flying monkey. And the great thing about this flying monkey is when you launch the monkey, it makes the appropriate sound effects. You grab the tail and the scream makes it. I've been giggling since I opened the package. I gotta go get the flying monkey.
And the first thing he said when I walked in was, I got to show you this. I got to show you this. You're going to love it. Hey, Jen, I hope you're doing well. And I know you're in a lot of pain, but
Hey, Jen, how you doing, sweetheart?
thankfully you've got the big stuff out of the way.
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know where you can get them. It showed up on my doorstep in the mail without a return address or even a suspect's name. So, again, see if you can hear the sound effect.
If you just drop it on the table, you can hear the sound effect.
I like the Doppler.
Oh.
That's cool.
Sir
that
Brass,
makes me
I hope
happy.
nobody here works for SAIC because they have issues.
SASC, Special Agent in Charge?
No. It's a 4-letter conglomerate of other companies that was slammed together.
So, what I'm seeing from the chat is when I receive something in the mail, I need to show people so that it doesn't get duplicated.
Yes.
It's a yeet monkey.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sir Brass, I could tell tales, but I won't.
The screaming flying monkey gets an early like. Oh, yes.
Yes.
That thing has flown the length of the shop and impacted the wall multiple times.
Yes. And Evan says, did you receive something else yesterday?
I don't remember. In other news, if you are a service member
Yes.
and you received a dishonorable discharge for failing to obey orders to take the COVID-19 vaccine, and that's the only reason you got your dishonorable, upon application, the DOD must upgrade your discharge to a general under honorable conditions. So let anybody know that if they got a dishonorable or refusing to take the vaccine, upon application, they'll get their 214 updated. Also, the federal government is losing big in federal court over the whole service member
Yes.
religious exemption thing.
Yep. Sir Brass, my advice to you would be, if they're willing to pay you enough money to make it worth your while, take it, but don't let your CV get out of date.
No.
Oh, Jen, I look like the magician's girl that got sawed in half.
Oh, Jen,
Ow.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Ouch. But good cause, no more cancer.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
If you got to do it, get her done.
Yep.
Yeah, a whole bunch of folks discovered a policy, and I forget what the number is. And the policy states it's a DoD policy. It's not strictly to any particular branch. DoD policy, it says it's a Courtney. Anyway, the DoD policy, 1500.13, I think, but do not quote me on that, says that every religious exemption must be individually looked at, and a reasonable accommodation must be blanket exemptions do not count.
Yeah.
And are in fact a violation of written policy.
Yeah.
So DOD is getting their PP smacked pretty hard right now.
Yes, sir, Brass. That should restore them to a veteran's benefits. DOD policy says it's a Courtney.
Even better, listen to the sound effects.
Yeah, Andrew Kopp did a hell of a rant on that.
Yes, he did. That's actually how it came to my attention.
Yeah.
Then I started doing research, and oh boy, you grab his little tail. That's the best part. Second best part. You grab the tail.
And Courtney damn near fell out of her chair laughing.
Best toy ever.
I love that thing. It's
yes, the monkey just screamed.
Yes, and the Doppler as he screams on the way out outbound is just. He flew the length of the shop all yesterday morning.
Oh. No, Jonna, we do not need a pack of flying monkeys.
A screaming eat monkey, yes.
Oh.
I join the streams at the best of times. Yes, ALS, you do.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, Bill.
I don't think folks are noticing that he's impacting the wall pretty hard every time I watch him.
Flying, screaming monkeys at bar scene at a con coming soon. Oh, don't give Winkle Red any ideas, please.
Jesse, you should know that by now. This is a drink warning. Put it down.
Yeah. Oh, Sir Brass, thank you. Wife says only a small number were dishonorables. Most were administratively separated under other than honorable.
I'm not sure, but other honorable may need to be upgraded to a general under honorable conditions too.
Yeah.
I do not know that. I do know that if you got a dishonorable because there were several that got dishonorable for failing to obey a direct order.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit. Those must be upgraded to a general under honorable conditions, which restores your VA benefits for what those are worth.
Sir Brass, I don't have a good answer to that.
What?
So if you have another than honorable, do you have to upgrade?
I think you do. I think you do, but do not quote me on that.
Yeah.
This is a decision. I think a decision came out of federal court.
Yeah. Flying eat monkey contest. No, Jonna. Good God, woman. Instigating and
from 2 states away.
Yeah. I do want to rant about something else, however. And again, freaking military. Air Force General Glenn Van Herrick, as in heretic or heretic, whatever you want to pronounce it.
Oh, is he the schmuck that's saying something about, well, you didn't know about that?
Head of Northcom came out and said that at least 3 Chinese spy balloons floated over the U.S. during the Trump administration, and another previously flew during the Biden administration, but it's unclear which government agency tracked them and whether the presidents had previously been briefed.
How do we know that 3 others? I mean,
This is as bad as the shit with Larry.
how the hell do we know that 3 others flew over?
Insinuate, no proof, and they found this in 3 days. Somebody want to explain that to me? I'm just a dumbass country boy out of South Louisiana swamps.
As a
Sure.
as a former person who investigated stuff for a living, you find the person that said, "Oh, 3 other balloons flew over," and you either find out what agency he works for, or you take him into a back room under a light and say, "All right, Scooter,
Yeah.
Time for you to start talking."
You didn't get a good launch on that one.
Nope.
So I'm looking around and I went down a rat hole on this one for hours. None of the previous administrations,
Your pocket is ringing.
people, let me see. Hopefully I can kill this one in a hurry. Oops, hang on. Go ahead.
Courtney, move.
Someone knows what he's talking about.
Anyway, so my thing is if they were undetected, how do we know there were 3 balloons? They flew over undetected. Then how do we know there were 3 of them?
They told us about them.
Oh, the Chinese told us they did it. Anybody who believes the Chinese about anything needs to have their license to adult revoked.
Yeah, agreed.
So, and second, if you find Joe Schmo says, "Oh, 3 of them flew over," you go, "Come here, Joe."
How do you know?
Yeah, how? A, what agency do you work for? Well, let's start digging into that agency. Or B, how do you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you. No, that doesn't work.
No.
All right, he's done.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Musical chairs.
The lovely VA appointment reminders that are sent out on phone calls. And if you don't accept the appointment, they cancel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the other interesting parts that I found were that they said they were able to, quote unquote, discover what methodology was being used by the Chinese. They were able to counter it, and they were able to prohibit the balloon from sending anything back.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It was uploaded the minute it took the pictures. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Because that's what we would do.
And of course, the F-22 that shot it down hit the balloon, rather than hitting the balloon, hit the package.
Because it used a radar guided Sparrow, which can't lock onto a weather balloon.
AIM-9.
AIM-9, excuse me. That's Sparrow.
And
Can't lock onto the balloon. Can lock onto the instrument package underneath.
oh, yeah, they did a number on it.
I don't want to see that.
Oof. Yeah, Jen, I'm just, that's gotta hurt.
I've gone through my fair share of surgery. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, AIM-9 is a Sidewinder.
Sidewinder, okay. But that's not radar guided.
Yeah, no,
I was told it
It's
was radar
heat.
guided. I thought it was told it was radar guided.
it's a heat sensor.
So,
It hit the package, which destroyed the evidence.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how.
There was enough heat in it
Okay.
because it uses solar. So all the sparkles that you saw coming down were the solar panels that they blew up. And every redneck in South Carolina was going, damn it, I got a free set of solar panels out of that.
This, I do not understand why they didn't just gun the balloon.
That would have made too much sense. The problem is, technically, the F-22 can't get 60,000 feet.
Oh, bullshit.
If they'd had a spare F-14 hanging around or
an
F-15, they could have gone up and gunned it and be done with it. And of course, my poor former community, the P3PA community, got stuck out there for 8 hours at night on a P8 on low level, trying to keep track of the surface expression of the radar contacts, which
Now-
sucks. Yeah, John, the Canadian Air Force at the time did not have anything that could get to the altitude, and they didn't want to zoom climb the airplanes, which was interesting. Because one of the problems with doing that, having been in one that did that, is technically you do have an altitude limitation on a jet aircraft or any aircraft for
Yeah.
that matter.
Yeah.
At which point the pressurization fails. Now, in a fighter aircraft, when the pressurization fails, it fails rather dramatically. And you get what's called pressure breathing, which is basically oxygen in your mask at 50 psi. So it's not a matter of inhaling, it's a matter of trying to exhale. And we actually were trained to do that in the altitude chamber. And it's actually harder than you think. I mean, you think about, it's easy to inhale, exhale. Not when you've got 50 psi blowing in your face. It's like, yeah, hold your breath. Yeah. It doesn't work that way, Mona Lisa. It's going to force you to breathe whether you want to breathe or not.
I think that the SR-71 Blackbird pretty much proved that jet engines could fly above 50,000 feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, David, the one pilot had already gone home for the day. Yeah, El Paso, that's in excess of 50,000 feet is correct. Just like the
I'm a grunt.
stated altitude limitations for the U-2, the SR-71, and other things.
I'm a grunt. I don't
Yeah.
care. Can I shoot at it? No, not my business.
I might have known somebody that made the infamous call to LA Center requesting flight level 650 and got told, well, you can have it if you can get there, in a laughing tone of voice. And his answer was Roger, descending. Because flight level 650 is the top of controlled airspace.
Anywho, so it's Tuesday. We are going
Yes.
to discuss. I would put this on Courtney, but she's out of camera vision.
Books.
We're going to
Uh,
discuss.
Postcard from Mars.
Yes.
Cedar's got it.
Mhm.
She's collating it, and it will be out soonish.
Soon. We're having a cup. I have the proof on my phone right now.
I think I do too.
And we're waiting on likely me for some pictures because they needed a higher resolution.
This is a tiara of new release.
Yeah.
I love the tiara of new release.
Let's
So-
see. That's us. Do we have anything else going out? Cedar's second PTSD anthology is coming out Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Apropos, I think.
Yep.
Um,
Space Cowboys will be out the 24th. I've sent I need 2 more contracts to send out, and mostly because I just haven't had the time to sit down and do the last
this
2.
have you been catching the squeeing?
Yes.
There's more squeeing, which is just that's so
Okay.
good, so good.
And I'm going to start putting "Don't panic" before I start any of my posts. Do not panic. 'Cause there are people who go, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "This, no, don't." Okay, panic. Feel free.
So we've got that. We got Peter Nealon
Yes.
has been taking the shorts.
Yeah.
I'll let you. Peter's a friend of ours. I'll let you riff on that one.
Okay. Peter had proposed a cover for his new series called Brave New Disorder, Gray War. And he and Amazon went round and round for about 2 weeks over the cover. Amazon kept trying to tell him that the cover was unsuitable because it had people pointing guns at other people.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he has overcome that. The book is up. It's called Grey War, a Palace Group Solutions Thriller by Peter Nealon, Nealen. And it currently sits at number 13 in military thrillers, number 21 in military thrillers books, and number 28 in espionage thrillers.
With 43 ratings.
43 ratings, all 5-star. Well, almost all 5-star.
Oh, somebody snuck one in there.
Yep. Let me guess.
I'm not done.
And no reviews match the 3 stars. Figures.
Yeah.
Assholes.
So Peter's a good friend of ours, and Jim and I have both written. He did Spot Reps, an anthology, and Jim and I both turned in stories for Spot Reps. And Pete's a good guy.
Yeah. And Larry's In Defense of the Second Amendment book.
158 reviews.
Now up to 158 reviews.
Let's see where he is. Number 3 in general constitutional law.
Yeah. Number 6 in United States national government, and number 6 in political conservatism and liberalism. So, yay, Larry. And 95% of the reviews are 5 stars. So, they are doing well. Yeah, I am. Midwest Chick just posted. A U.S. senator got his Twitter account locked because he posted a picture of hunting with his wife. That happened
With
today.
his wife. Okay.
Yeah. Both of them over a antelope of some type. Yeah, and Kelly's paramedic stories, again, strongly recommend anything that Kelly Grayson has done. The his early story, first book, Total Tales of Paramedics.
Yeah.
Basically autobiographical.
Ish.
With
important details kind of fuzzed over.
Yeah. Because of HIPAA.
And other things.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point, Sir Brass. It wasn't Dick Cheney hunting with his wife. Yeah, Elon's been playing whack-a-mole for a while, and it's not getting much better.
It's got a lot better. It's just that there's the friggin' moles he's whacking breed like bacteria.
Yeah.
You whack one of them, 2 more pop up.
Yeah. And of course, we know all the bullshit with MarsCon. And people are now starting to attack Dave Weaver, which is
don't attack Dave.
Beyond stupid.
Not only is he a nice guy, he's known for buying ink in bulk.
Yeah.
Like,
Boy, no kidding.
Yeah. A lot of
That's a
moles
bad
to
idea.
whack.
Yeah, don't. And I like David. David Weber's a nice guy. I like him. He doesn't know me from Adam's off Ox, but I like him.
Well, we spent 2 hours plus sitting there in the con suite talking to him.
Yeah, but
You might be surprised.
how many people have done that to him over the years. I tried to do a drive-by book flinging at him, and he wouldn't let me. What are you grinning at?
Seeing you were a topic of conversation at a lunch that I was not expecting to be invited to.
What?
Nothing. They asked how you were doing. I said you were doing well.
Oh.
And
I got kidnapped for lunch in Vegas by the Weavers.
there went Ian.
Anyway, I've been doing a little mole whacking of my own. The fun thing on the whole Larry Correa thing is the amount of projection.
Yeah.
Now Larry doesn't bother. He just takes a great huge stick and starts beating their little asses. I'm a little more circumspect. I find that don't even give me that look. I find that if you give them enough rope and keep just making little odd remarks and questions, sooner or later, the true them will surface.
Yeah.
And I think it was on David Weber's page. Some schmuck was going off about Larry, And I started, just making some statements. And the first chink in the armor, Joel Solomon was on here earlier. And I like Joel. Joel's a good guy. I consider him a friend. And he and this schmuck were going at it. And the schmuck said something about, the Jews that you worship. And I said, that Joel's Jewish, right? And that led, then it went down to I almost got to the Ein Volk part of the script. It's like, yay! And I cut loose. And then I think David banned him. He's like, God damn it.
Took away my chew toy.
Well, and then I made the comment about the old days before the internets.
Or cell phones.
And that one got like 40 likes and comments. Why didn't Rothman just shoot the balloon down from space?
It was the Sabbath. He's on record.
Yeah.
It was the Sabbath.
He was not doing anything. He is a conversant Jew.
It was Sabbath. He couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of which, Kareem, whatever the hell her name is, its name is, apparently said today that Biden was not advised until the 31st of the balloon. But the military said they knew about it on the 28th. So not off the fan blades. Jonna, if your flan's a little wonky, I didn't do it.
Like the Oh.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of rumors which concern me.
Clotus didn't have the need to know. Yeah.
They may have told him, he just wasn't informed about it. So,
Aim for the ceiling fan. Of course you aim for the ceiling fan. Dude.
Yeah.
Like not aiming for a jet engine. I'm hearing some rumors that I need confirmation on. And the rumor is that Biden said something about General Milley overriding him.
Yeah. That is no bueno.
Now, I say rumor because there is no goddamn way that actually happened.
Nope.
Tell me that didn't actually happen. Because, nope, I'm going to stop right there.
Yeah.
Frank, send me some chocolates because I'm going to spare your liver today.
Yeah. Hey, Alan, I'm not going to ask why you needed C4 for a saxophone.
Why not? It's a saxophone. Bye.
I'm looking at Courtney's expression.
I'm sure you're going, either we really like the saxophone or we really dislike the saxophone. And either way, you always need more C4 for a saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
And Kermit says, General Hospital Millie Cyrus might have ignored him.
I just, if okay.
Just don't.
If I was sitting, okay, Frank, buckle up. If I were sitting in a meeting and somebody overrode the president, honest to God, I'd shoot him right there. Or stick a letter opener in him or something. No, beat him with a phone. Somebody overrides the president of the United States, you beat that person with a phone.
Accept the resignation immediately and out the door and no security clearance ever.
He's got until I get to letter opener I don't like the ficus. I do not like the ficus. Biden is a terrible president. You don't override him. I don't care. He's a shitty president and I don't care. You do not override the president.
Yeah. I like my tenor. This is a soprano sax. I didn't even know they made such a thing.
Oh no.
Oh, they're awful.
Oh no.
Not a fan of the sound.
I know there was a tenor sax and an alto sax.
Mm-hmm. The soprano sax looks kind of like a clarinet, just slightly longer, and sounds like dying ducks.
Waterproof that chicken and give him a kazoo.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Well, it's somebody, I think it was Sir Brass said, yeah, Millie basically overrode the president
No,
when Trump was in because he gave China information.
that's treason.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, if I'm sitting in a meeting and somebody overrides the president, he's got until I get a hold of him to offer his resignation.
Yeah. Not my military anymore.
No, that's just
Yeah.
like I said. I didn't like Obama. I don't like Biden. There's several. I didn't like Clinton at all. And if I were sitting in that office, you do not override him. Period. Nobody overrides the president. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You don't override the president.
No.
Well, I override.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, Michael, I was not aware of that. I didn't realize Kenny G used a soprano sax for his elevator music.
I don't care.
Not that I can hear most of the elevator music anyway.
It's now become the stuff that was, well, anyway.
Oh, I know it's the stuff that I listened to that was new and exciting in the 1960s.
No, it's become stuff that I listened to in high school, which just, I'm not old. I'm not.
When Earth, Wind, and Fire is elevator music, I'm sorry.
Ozzy Osbourne Crazy Train was in and not like the weird ass, like, we're going to down tempo this. No, they played actual Crazy Train in the elevator.
And Courtney is
moments.
melting down.
Dancing to Spice Girls at Pizza Hut. I mean, like, I was 14 when that came out. It used to be like they play my parents' music. This is great. Now I'm like, oh fuck. Damn it! Not old.
Sometimes I'm thankful I'm so deaf I don't listen to music anymore. Yeah, John, you're old when the supermarket plays the music you grew up on.
That's no lie.
Yeah.
That's no lie. I hear classic rock and I'm thinking of stuff from the 60s. I listened to classic rock station. It was just stuff like
My son,
bad.
a few years back, the only time, the closest I ever came to killing him.
I doubt that.
Oh no, you'll understand. He'd taken his dad to go see Panic at the Disco. Like, where's my tickets? I like it. And he's like, okay, fine. So he got me tickets to the next concert. He says, I thought I'm going to go see a classic rock concert. I'm like, hey, great. What are we seeing? He's like, Green Day. Green Day. Green Day was pop punk when I was in high school.
Green Day is classic?
The closest I ever came to murdering my favorite child.
How the hell is Green Day classic? They're not even old enough to shave yet.
They are, in fact, almost 50.
Yeah.
You did not just say that.
And Kermit goes, my high school graduation diploma is old enough to smoke and drink on its own. Hell, mine's old enough to have grandkids, Kermit, so shut up. Something of a music nerd.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
besides being a bugler. Thank you for doing that, Michael. Very few people actually know how to play taps anymore. And that is really and truly appreciated for the military folks.
Somebody needs to let me know who the Twitterati was who bitched about the unknown blues singer getting a Grammy.
Oh, yeah. That just... The fuck?
It's the same generation that thought Post Malone made Ozzy Osbourne famous. That's
what?
Post
Malone, the guy that fell face first into an easel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the same ones that say, he was he was rapping with what's his, Jay-Z was rapping with one of like that old guy. He must have made his career. Paul McCartney.
Jesus. Hey, Joy, don't worry about the keyboard. We all make typing mistakes. She says, dude, I heard 9 Inch Nails as elevator music a few years ago.
I came back from college and turned on the classic rock station, and they were playing. They were playing a song from my first concert that I ever went to 5 years earlier. I hadn't thought it was classic rock.
I can remember when Bonnie Raitt was, the musician.
She's got 14 Grammys. This is her
Yeah.
14th or 15th
Yeah.
Grammy. I know blues singer my ass.
Yeah.
Hugo Awards for music. The Guardian. What? The Guardian said it was an unknown blues singer?
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail. Okay. Okay.
Well, they're British, so they're a few years behind the times.
I'm sorry. I need to go mail a letter to the Daily Mail or a box. I need to mail a greasy box. Stick it, Frank. You'll be fine. I need to mail a greasy box to the Daily Mail.
Yeah, David, that is becoming one of the problems is finding somebody that can actually play taps at a veteran's funeral.
Instead of hitting a button on the tape recorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a number of them here locally, and American Legion, we turn out pretty heavily for that. And sadly, we have not had a trumpet player or bugle player in over a year. Yeah.
You guys talk to local high schools?
Huh?
Have you talked to the local high schools? You might get a kid who's willing to try.
The issue is the appearance of
Yeah.
supporting the military.
Shepherd Air Force Base can't give you all a bugler?
Nope.
Holy gods.
Yeah. Send Frank the Everclear. Yeah.
Frank doesn't deserve Everclear.
Well. Sean, the Babylon Bee reports that Satan is distancing himself from the Grammy, says it's too evil says their
Apparently-
evil is too unsubtle.
Rita, who's that little thing loves music in all its forms, and was a little incensed at something that somebody did on that. She was not happy.
Yeah.
Ooh, she was not happy. And that's the only thing Frank deserves is Night Train. So
Yeah.
stick it. Get your unscrew the top of your bottle of Night Train and have at it. Your liver will be fine.
Art Garfunkel is 81. Jesus. Yeah, sadly, the Bee is now reporting real news.
Yeah, paper of record.
Yeah. Serve before Thursday, yes.
You drink the Night Train when you get done coughing.
Yeah.
You go, ooh, that was a lovely Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree, RK. Of course, again, being deaf, I don't watch most of those shows anyway. Oh, God, Kermit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Weird. Back when they were doing the Squirrel Report,
Oh, God.
used to do the night train thing all the time. I don't know if he ever drank any of it or not, but he was squirrely enough anyway. As he said, too much formaldehyde in the labs when he was on the boat.
Vicious Circle.
Mad Dog 2020 was a good week. Yeah.
Oh, lovely Tuesday that was. Oh,
Well, Kermit, I hate to tell you, but before Vicious Circle was the Squirrels.
there's
Or, wait a
squirrels.
minute, did I get that backwards?
I think
Was
you got it
Vicious,
back. I think it was Vicious Circle.
Vicious
first.
Circle and the Squirrels. All right, whatever.
Yeah, that's when Rita read the
Oh, God.
monkey nose rape and thought that she was being shunned and didn't realize that everybody had their mics on mute because they were laughing so
Oh, God,
hard they
yes.
couldn't breathe.
That was freaking hilarious.
Y'all, I'm serious. Y'all need to get 2 martinis down Rita and have her read the monkey nose rape story. Because the giggles she does while she's reading it really make that story.
The giggles and the hiccups.
Yeah. The hiccups. Alan remembers that, yes.
Yeah.
And she thought that everybody was shutting her because she didn't hear anything. Didn't realize that everybody killed their mics because they were laughing so hard.
I was sitting in the airport in Tokyo listening to that, and was sitting in the lounge, the United Lounge, and the girl came over and asked if I was all right. And then she looked down and could hear it through the speaker, and she gone.
Is Dawn on here? I don't think.
No, Dawn's not on here today.
She was fairly well known as a blogger. She farmed under Farm Tracks,
Farm girl.
Tractor Tracks.
Yeah.
And she was fairly well known, and she got interviewed on somebody's podcast. Might have been Vicious Circle, but don't quote me on that. She got interviewed anyway, and she was terrified that nobody was going to listen. So I'd gotten a cell phone, and I was actually standing on top of my cruiser because that's the only way I could get signal, and calling into the show. And in the background, you hear my inmate going, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they going, "Shut up! Shut it!"
Sorted Calibers podcast and Handgun Radio. Yeah. Thanks, David. Yeah, they're.
Yeah, I said I'll call in, and I wound up having to work a double. It's like, oh God, drive up to the top of the cap rock. Inmates going, or the prisoner going, what? That's not the way to the jail. Shut the hell up. And I'm outside walking around. Finally, climb up on top right next to the light bar. Oh, got a signal, and I call in. In the background, what the hell are you doing? Shut the fuck up.
The things that we did back in the day.
Yeah, but Dawn was nervous, and we had to support her.
And we did.
Yep.
It's hard to believe that's fucking 15 years ago.
Shut up.
All this new podcasting stuff. Yeah, right.
That we apparently break all the rules for.
Yeah.
And yet you guys show up every week. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you people.
There's more of them.
Yeah, and their numbers are increasing. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you people.
Yeah, we had a few more people sign up this week. Thank you very much.
Why? Why do y'all show up? Honestly.
Because it's fun. Why do I drive 20 minutes in the rain to get here?
It's fun watching us make fools of ourselves. Yeah, well, that's.
How can the idiots top themselves this week? It's talking monkeys, except I fucking hate monkeys.
Yeah.
And people apparently think that's a joke.
Yeah. Because we have the same lifelong Dane Bramage that you do too. You two do that.
I point my entertainment week. Doesn't say much for Thursday.
Yeah. Makes me laugh to have the chat drive the show. Why not? Y'all are, a lot of times the chat's more interesting than what we are.
I would do murder for a Cornish pasty right now.
Oh, yeah.
Little pasties or little meat pies.
Yeah.
And I would do murder for a Cornish pasty.
Gordon's in London.
Yeah. Yeah.
With some of that 6X, of course, there would be incoherency shortly thereafter.
Woo!
Someone's making call the cedar.
6X stout, room temperature.
You know,
if we can't find a recipe,
we need to find that grandmother down in Decatur or is it Denton that does the empanadas, because empanada is just a pasty with a Spanish accent.
Yeah. Cameron, the pasties. I swear the recipe at Gordon's is probably dates to the 1700s and they haven't changed it. And they were good. I mean, they were something meat, onions, garlic.
Wrapped in it's a hand pie.
Yeah.
Drug deal empanadas.
Drug deal empanadas.
Yeah, there's an Argentinian grandmother in Denton
Yeah.
Mhm.
Roosters, is it Roosters? No,
Yeah.
it's
the
the
coffee
coffee place.
shop.
Coffee place. Apparently, she'll make empanadas until
Mhm.
she's done, and then you can go to the coffee shop in Denton on the Courthouse Square
Mhm.
and get. Is it Courthouse Square or is it Decatur?
It's Decatur.
Decatur.
Courthouse.
No, it's Decatur. Decatur and Courthouse Square.
Yeah.
Not Denton, Decatur. And they will sell her empanadas until they run out, and then you're done.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like a big, and that coffee shop is great
Yeah.
because we were there with Johnny Guest, and I had a bloody gigantic mocha, and it's like an empanada, okay. And then I ate it, and it's like, give me more. And they said, this is all we got. Give. Just give.
No, we tried to order more and they said, we're out.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Where? What?
Yep.
What?
From Cedar.
And Cedar is bored this morning.
If it weren't a monkey, it'd actually be cute. That's going to take more liquor than a nod for anthology. What?
Not back to Ian and pasties.
Smashed plantains, double fried, some cinnamon and butter. Yeah, those are good too. Today, however, is a soup day.
No kidding. No kidding.
No, we're not cueing the donut joke, Kermit. Forget it.
What donut joke? There's a donut joke?
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the only problem with them going down jet engines, David, is it's a bitch to clean those things out afterwards.
Monkeys?
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, not when you're the one. Y'all just had to get in that, didn't you? There's one in every crowd.
I think
course.
y'all join our crowd.
Of course, the problem is with this crowd, it's probably more than one.
I think there's our crowd in everyone.
Yeah.
A monkey made kitten panic. Monkeys will do that.
Monkey torture will get you demonetized. Well, since we're not monetized to start
I was
with,
fixing to say, are you holding out on us?
no. I said, just like I never monetized my blog, I'll never monetize this.
Oh, I just read something.
Yeah.
I just pick him up and he screams now. This is great. Gonna be okay there, Courtney?
Oh, Courtney is trying not to laugh. She's turning colors even more than Ian is. And we now spanked the monkey on camera.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Apparently not coming enough. Not even breathing hard.
Oh, Courtney's turning purple. She's beyond red.
And Frank just entered his retirement.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so going to hell.
There was spanking and then there was screaming.
Someone was having a good time.
Oh, and the only problem is what we think is funny, other people don't necessarily agree with.
Somebody on YouTube just popped a circuit breaker.
Spanking, screaming, only if done right. Mona Lisa.
He said someone was having a good time.
Spanking the monkey twice that quick. The old fox surprises everyone. Performing art.
Spank the monkeys. Spank the monkeys. Oh dear. I am so headed to hell.
Makaido, we never said we were right to start with.
We have pins.
If we were, we would not be
I
doing this.
I don't even think we're left.
Oh,
Poor Jim. He's got to put up with us.
oh, I got to try something different here. We need more guests. Tame us back down to a nominal.
I think they're going to help make it. They're going to make it better. They're going to be like the chats.
The people that come by and want to be on the show aren't going to make it any better.
Yeah.
We get little sister on here. We'll run off half of the comments will be in love. The other half will be in the corner with bright red faces.
Kelly will come. Yes.
Oh yeah, Kelly Grayson would calm things down.
We just need the crowd that was here. That was at the bar at MarsCon.
Oh, that was so much better.
Wasn't it?
Y'all were flinging gummy dicks at people.
They weren't gummy. They're the little.
You were flinging sparklements at people. I intercepted one by accident.
Well, I have, in answer to the chat, I have paid the money to upgrade us to use a different methodology here.
StreamYard?
StreamYard, which does allow for guesting.
Oh, shit.
So.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
We
Okay.
might have to try that. Maybe Thursday if we can find somebody to guest with. It's willing to.
Little sister's on here, and if she can't do it, oh God.
I'm sure you could find people who are willing to do it on camera for you.
That's what terrifies me.
Freeman, we since Fool's Con's only Friday, Saturday, and half a Sunday. No. Nearly popped a blood vessel keeping it clean. My work humor, the kids in the room.
Oh dear.
There's a reason I looked awkward. Okay. Sure, Kermit.
Casey's more professional. We need to work our way up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut little sister on here. We could. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She can work within guidelines.
I can draw within the lines.
Guidelines? When did we get guidelines?
No.
Okay. So how is she supposed to stay within
On the
guidelines
lines.
if we don't have any guidelines?
She offered.
Okay.
All right.
Don't make everybody fall in love with you. There you go.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
that's
get with
impossible,
you later in the week, Mona Lisa, and we'll run a.
Later in the week being within the next 48 hours.
Oh, yeah. Let me get in touch with you about how we might be able to do this and see if we can run a quick test.
Listen, a guy.
Not for public consumption.
No worries. I'm not worried, but it's going to be fun.
Oh, me and my big mouth.
We don't need no stinking guidelines. Tuesdays, maybe listen. StreamYard should make it interesting because Kelly's expressed interest in being a guest. So is Hillbilly.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure Hillbilly would be much better than our usual.
I'd like at least keep it to books for the first couple minutes.
I'd like to get Peter on here.
Peter?
Yeah.
Which
Nealon.
one? Oh, Nealon. Yeah.
Yeah. The other Peter we can just drag over.
Occasionally.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kermit.
So.
Oh, speaking of which, reviewing. Normally the chat comes up about 24 to 36 hours later. So sometimes the replay will pop up with no chat on the side. Apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about that. but it's normally 24 to 36 hours later is when the chat actually will populate on the replay.
We might need to start being actually somewhat professional on these things.
Why?
Yeah, I was going to
It would
say,
be off brand.
we've never been professional since day one. Why should we start now?
The equipment's gotten better.
Thanks to donations.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't make it any more professional, just the better equipment so they
Yeah.
can see the shenanigans better.
16 to 18 hours after. Thanks, Michael.
Is okay. Somebody's saying something about StreamYard not having the chat. Is there a alternative to YouTube that does have a chat stream?
Well, I think, I don't know this for a fact, that I can put StreamYard into YouTube.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah,
I
I think Casey does that, if I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
correct. Because she had two different chats going on when we were on there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't sort of,
This is more public, like a public Discord chat.
I don't have Discord. I've never used it. I don't know what Discord. People talk about Discord. I have no idea what the hell it is.
It's a gaming. I'll show you.
Now,
No, I'm
Vince,
good. I'm good.
Okay.
The reason I didn't want to go to Rumble is that you got to pay money for that, and I don't want people to have to pay to watch
No,
our antics.
I don't think what we do here is not really worth getting, charging people for.
No, hell no.
I'd feel embarrassed to charge people for me spanking the monkey. You gonna be okay there, Courtney?
People pay good money for that.
I would feel embarrassed to charge people to watch me spank a screaming monkey.
Discord is IRC with voice for gaming. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, ALS. Merc. Oh God.
People keep explaining, not understanding their explanations. I don't understand. I am not a tech person. I am not a tech person.
I can show him pictures. We can put him on, but he won't understand what he's doing. It's
No.
all right.
Yeah.
No, people joke when I tell them that I sacrifice a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken to the magic box elves to start the computer. I ain't joking.
Although,
There-
if you guys do want to pay for spanking the monkey, you can donate to our Ko-Fi.
No, we're not doing OnlyFans. Forget it.
Nope, not going there.
Yeah, I remember. I'm old enough that the first modem I had was a 300 baud friggin' modem. Okay, guys, and I built my own computer.
And only Frank's.
And my first bought computer was an IBM XT. Actually, I didn't buy it. I got it from a friend of mine who worked for IBM.
First computer I ever had was a Commodore 64. And I actually learned how to do Commodore Basic just in time to learn that nobody friggin' uses Commodore Basic. And I decided, screw it. Listen, a computer is lightning in a rock. It's
taught to
magic that we taught it to think. It's a lightning elemental in a rock. That's what a computer is. i.e., it's magic. Moving on.
Ag Tiger, it was actually an acoustic coupler, and it was a ATI built out of San Jose, California. The only reason I remember that is I had to look it up the other day because somebody asked a question about what an acoustic coupler was. Yeah, turn on computer, go eat a chicken dinner, and the computer might be done booting by the time you finished. My buddy that gave me the IBM XT that worked for IBM also gave me this magic program called Lightning, which sped the computer up to a whole 4 megabits of processing power.
Wah, 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 power.
Yeah.
Now, Chris knows computers. If I got an issue, I've got Chris and Wayne. They can handle. Other than that, it's like work, magic elf box, work, and it does until it doesn't. It gets pissed off and lets out the magic smoke, and I call Chris and say, "What do I do?" He usually says, "Buy a new one."
Ag, I'm not even going to ask if you can whistle a 2600. Yes, I know I have an upcoming appointment. I just called you and said I did. Stop it.
Well, little sister, I don't usually have a choice when the smoke comes out. The elf in the magic box gets pissed at me and I'm guessing when he lets out the smoke, he's signaling his friends. I don't know, but it never works after that. So she doesn't believe me.
No, I believe you. I find it amusing.
Captain Crunch to the rescue. Now 2600 ag, 2600, not 24. Have you tried spanking him?
Well, the monkey doesn't seem to,
He looks very satisfied on that couch.
Who knew computers are Catholic? Black smoke means the computer is dead.
the monkey is very limp on the couch.
My first computer was ran on DOS and was built out of spare parts that my dad brought home from Texaco.
Chris actually had one he got, I think either mom got it for him or he picked it up somewhere, that ran on IBM endless cassettes.
Yeah.
It was a dedicated IBM thing, and the cassette was an endless loop. And little plastic cassettes. And Chris did things. He made that thing sit up and do tricks. And I'm like, work, magic elf box.
Ag, I thought you were old enough to remember 2600. That was a long distance tone. If you could whistle a perfect 2600, you could get any payphone to drop into the long distance circuit.
Want circuit.
And yes, I went through 300, 1200, 2400, 9600, and 144. And anybody that picked up the phone in the house immediately disconnected you from.
Oh, that was a fight.
Sometimes literally 5 minutes of listening to that friggin' thing squonking back and forth, trying to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Captain Crunch.
So
yeah, it was called freaking. Yes, Bill, you're old enough to remember that too.
Bill, do you remember the IBM cassettes? They were about that big, and it was apparently an endless loop. Chris loved the damn things, but apparently they didn't. Nobody liked them, or something.
Yeah, and the whistles that were free in Captain Crunch cereal actually blew a perfect 2600. So the number of college kids that were walking around with a Captain Crunch whistle in their pockets when they wanted to call home.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No. All right, then.
Yeah, TIs ran on cassettes in the old days.
But Chris did. He had a computer that a doctor put together and got rid of it. I think maybe Mom found it, Chris did. And he was tinkering with that thing, and it did things. I mean, damned if I know how, but it did things.
Yeah, that's a good point, Freeman. You could actually recognize where you were connecting by the tone sequence. And Victor's point's good, too. Hard to explain to somebody 12 miles from the CO that the modem one run 56K out that far, because it was really a measurement of how far you were from the slick.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we're getting off into shit. The end's going, huh?
That's what my face looks
I'm
like.
trying to figure out why the hell my monkey over there has got a towel and a cigarette.
And on that note, we have wasted another hour of your time.
And stress on the wasted.
It's never a waste if you enjoy it.
Oh, God.
Apparently the monkey did.
I'll take pictures.
No, God. No, just no.
For the Monkeys Only fans.
Monkeys OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Apparently my monkey has an OnlyFans. Who knew? They better start making rent or I'm putting him through the fan again.
Yeah. Thank you very much, folks. We do appreciate y'all watching. And we do appreciate your comments in the chat. And we do try to respond to the chat most of the time. And we're not going to talk about what the monkey said afterwards. So remember, don't sweat the petty stuff. Don't pet the sweaty stuff.
Y'all be safe.
We'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye.